Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you. Hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to be here with you today. I hope that you are doing very well. Um, and I hope that you will enjoy spending a few minutes with me. I apologize for the cold sore. It's getting better, but it's not completely gone yet. But it's not catching, I promise. So, what I'm working on today, and I just thought I would bring you along while I create. My desk is a mess, which is normal at this time of the year. So I want to do a couple of things. I want to show you what I've been working on, and I want to we'll just kind of chat and work along as well, and I will update you on what's going on. So let's go ahead and change the view here and let us, as you can see, I'm kind of in a mess, but it's a good mess. So let me first show you what I just finished. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Time kind of goes together. I had this chipboard photo book album for a long time. And you know, if you've been watching my videos recently, you'll notice that I've been organizing my Christmas ephemera and whatnot to make it easier to work on the Christmas journals. But I want to insert here, if you don't do Christmas, that's perfectly fine. The theory and what I'm doing, you can use with anything that you want. You don't have to have Christmas journals. You don't have to have the Christmas ephemera. It could be whatever it is you're interested in. It could be florals. It could be botanicals. It could be kitchen recipes. It could be beauty. I mean, it can be anything that you want. So keep that in mind if you are not a Christmas gal or guy. That's okay. That's okay. I am to a certain extent, and there's a period of time where I need to work on that. But I certainly don't want you to think that, oh, how boring, I'll never. You can adapt these ideas to anything that you want. So, whether you're organizing your Christmas stuff, you may be organizing other ephemera that you've just collected and it's just driving you nuts. Well, it's a good time to just kind of do that. For those of you that have followed me for some time, you will know I do love pink, and I am a Christmas pink girl, although I love traditional as well. So all I've done is collage this whole album, front and back, and I have put a puzzle coat over the top. It was actually, oh, you know, the normal one, the one we always talk about. Anyway, it slipped my mind for a second. And then what I did to make it not sticky is rubbed with a candle. Rubbed that quite heavily, and then with a cloth, I buffed it. So that's all I've done. And I did that first, and then I went ahead and in my pockets, I bought all of this together. So then I just put pink papers in my pockets. And I have organized my pink Christmas ephemera. You can organize different things to keep it in one spot. So just real quickly, just wanted to show you. And I have to say, I'm loving it, you guys. It takes a lot of time, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. Excuse my language, but it is. But once you get it done and you get it organized, as I've been going through working on, as I'll show you in just a minute, finished one of my first Christmas little journal. It's amazing. You just flip through things and you look at it and you just kind of, well, you know, do I like this? Well, yeah, I do, but for this project, I don't know. So as you can see, I had quite a bit of pink things that go with the pinks, and I have put them all in one spot where it's easy access. So I have added more pockets sizes to some of my pocket protectors, and I show that in, I'm not going to go into that, but I show that in one of my other videos, and I'll put the links down there. Like, for instance, this one has had a lot more pockets added than this one to do smaller. So I just wanted to share with you, super excited, got that all done. And I also, since you and I chatted last, I took out my Tim Holtz paper dolls and put them in a tin, which is still very accessible. And I have turned this into my traditional for more space to put things so that I can take a peek at them and pick things that I want as I'm working on journals and whatnot. And I did not create this book at this time. If I were, I would have done something more Christmassy. No, this was done, I don't know, year and a half ago. And I believe I have a video on how to make this as well. I'll double check, but so you can make this, and it could be, like I said, you could organize florals, you could organize animals, it could be beach theme, it could be, you know, whatever the theme is. You could just to get it organized a little bit. Now, some people don't like to work with the booklets. I personally think for me, it's kind of nice. And let me show you, my dears, what I found at a junk store. Went out with some of our family members, and look at that, what I found. It was fabulous. And these, I don't think, did I show you the smalls? This was just continuing. I mean, I have been busy, girlfriends and guy friends. I have been busy, and I have organized so much of my ephemera, little things that had been here and there and stuck everywhere. And oh yeah, you saw this. Oh yes, crud. You saw the 6 pages that I did together. Oh, so I've got Christmas tickets in this one. I've got words and phrases in this one. I've got stamps in this one. And I've got the smaller images in that one. So 2 fit on this side and 2 fit on that side. And I still have room for, these are my Christmas cards, old and new. And even a piece, not a piece, but a little sack of scraps for collaging. So there's that. Super, super excited, you guys. Do I sound excited? And then she said, and here is mainly, this is my pink box. Well, this fits neatly right there. And I found this also while we were out junking on Saturday. Is that just cute? This was, I think this was $6.99, and the one I just showed you was $8. Anyway, I've been looking, so super happy. So anyway, we are getting organized. It's not 100%, but I have made really good progress. So let me get that out of the way. And now I want to show you. I've been working here, so that's why I'm kind of in a mess. All right. This is my first Christmas journal finished. Let's zoom in so you can have a better look. You will remember that I had painted this gold and red, and then I wasn't sure I was happy with it, and so I added some additional things. This is Florentine paper that was gifted me by wonderful Rachel, Roxy Creations. Just love her. And she just sent me this amazing Christmas packet that I'm just like, I don't deserve, and I'm so grateful for. And then these images, just sweet and just Merry Christmas. And so now I'm like, okay, this is a nice little Christmas journal. So if you'll recall, I did some fall journals, and I had a list, and I have debated whether to do the same. I said I was going to make 10 Christmas journals, and I actually do have a couple of people that have requested Christmas journals. So I don't know how many I'll get done. I hope to get that many done, but I don't know. So anyway, this is where we're at. I covered the inside covers with old wonderful rag paper. This also came with what Rachel sent me, and I just thought it was just fun. Put a little bit of Rach in there. So 2 signatures, and I'm going to do this fairly quickly, this little flip through. I have lots of writing spots on all of the tags on the backs. There is ample writing space. Plus I've included, there are a lot of vintage papers in here, you guys. Vintage papers, fabrics, just a variety. This is a glassine bag. This is an old calendar 5-year diary, not calendar, but a diary that I had extra pages from a gentleman that kept a diary. I have his diary pages, but he also had some free ones or extra. And then this is what I've been working on in my Etsy shop. I will be having soon, for a limited time, images on my altered pages. They won't be this small. They're the normal size, but this is one that I included for this. So you have a lot of writing spaces. And one of the things that I really had fun with, this page was originally like this. And then I just added to it to give it more dimension, more interest, more writing space, more. And then here we've got a belly band. I have included several different digitals. Of course, I love Rachel's, and hers are definitely a big part of these. I've got all kinds of just little goodies here and there. Lots of writing space. Lots and lots of writing space. Lots of tags. Little envelope. Little cluster. More writing. Here's another image. The other, on those pages, I include 2 images. One on the outside and one on the inside. And those will be in a couple of weeks in my shop. They'll be for just a limited time because I'm not going to do very many of those. And here again is that old diary. We've got true parchment paper, which is amazing. Fabric edges on some of these. I've reinforced pages as need be. I've just used a variety of things that I just really enjoy. And I'm hoping that you enjoy things as well. So I'm not, and here, like, this is another writing space, and the back of a postcard for writing space. So just lots of fun. Ledger paper. This was from a ledger book, and these were, each page had some of these on it. And this is, of course, one of Rachel's. And this is old rag paper. More writing. And I've done some coffee dyeing on some. This is an old book that I got not too long ago. In fact, I got this while we were in South Carolina. I think I need to show you this book that I got this from. I was going to show that to you. Just one sec. Let me see if I can find it here quickly without making a huge, big mess. Where are you? Where are you? Well, okay. So I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I know it's in my room somewhere in here, but I'm not sure where. But it has these amazing, where might I find another one? Well, here's one that I'm working on. The book itself had 2 sections. It had a section, and it's in a different language, I don't know the language, of music, 2 lines, and it opens this way. I've taken it, and adapted it so it opens this way. But the book opened this way, and then down here was, I don't know what it said, but I'm assuming it had something to do with the music written in that same language about like this. I've never seen a book like that, ever, and it was only $4. I had to buy it. Okay, I digress. Sorry. Okay, so just some fun, just having fun, guys. I'm loving this, and I'm like, well, I need to keep this for myself. But the reality is, I also love to give things or sell things that I want to keep. Because if I want to keep it, then I hope, and my wish is, that other people will love it too and enjoy it more. If I don't want to keep it, then chances are maybe you don't want to keep it. Did that make sense? I don't know if that made sense, but anyway. So fabric, rag paper, more digitals, old ledger paper, old book page, just all kinds of things. And then what I've done is I'm not a tie I don't really get a lot of joy out of wrapping these and tying them and stuff. So I thought this would be nice because it's elastic, and I had a little bit of this, and so I thought, well, I can make a bow and then a person doesn't have to undo the bow unless this gets so fat that you do. Oh, and I forgot, this is the writing board that goes in there. Let's see. Can we squeeze it in there? Can we squeeze it in there? And I actually signed this. I'm going to put that right there. Where did I sign it? I signed it on an edge somewhere. I had a hard time figuring it. Right here. Made by Ronda Winstead, 2022. So, there's that. Okay. So, if you are interested in a Christmas journal, please message me through my Etsy shop, and I can put you on a list. I'm not guaranteeing that I will be able to get to everybody this year. I'm only going to be making these, like I said, probably about 10. And so I probably have about 7 more names that I could take and put on a list. I'm also thinking, guys, of having one of the Christmas journals be a giveaway. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, and I would actually like your opinion on that, if you don't mind. What types of things would you enjoy for a giveaway? I know some of you don't celebrate Christmas, so I wouldn't want to offend somebody by, giving you a journal that you're not going to use. And of course there are other things, it could be ephemera, could be pockets, could be, all kinds of different things. It could be something that I sew. So give me your opinions. We've got some time. I'm just in the process of just thinking, it's time. It's time. I want to give some things back to you guys. And so anyway, keeping that in mind. All right, let's put that away. And I am just going to show you a couple of things that I have done towards another Christmas journal. And this one is going to be done in pinks. All right. And it has been requested that I do a nativity one that's, more about Christmas and not, so much about Santa Claus. I love them both. And I don't mind mixing them both. But so I am working on that. So this is a fun page that I just finished just a few minutes ago. And that's when I'm like, oh, I need to bring my friends along with me. So this is I just had this. This is avocado dyed paper. This comes from Rachel, her Christmas set. She has this, it's done in 3 panels. And I wanted to make a pocket of it. So I stitched these together. You could glue it, but I stitched these together and then added a piece of paper at the top to give it more strength, and then added a little finger or thumb tab there. And then when I glued it on the 3 sides, I kind of scrunched in just a little bit at the top so that it has a teeny bit of a gap, so it's easier to slip something in there. Okay? This is another piece of parchment. So let's just, I've got a few things done. Let's do something with this. Let's set some of this stuff off to the side. Oh, and just made a pocket folding over with washi tape and just glued. Some of my digitals that I own are, well, I have them from several different people. And I just mix and match. I'm not doing a specific highlighting anyone specifically, but just showing you a couple of things that you can do to just spruce up a page and make it fun, but keep it unique, keep it your own. This one I have gone ahead and stitched some fabric to the top, both sides, and then I have added, this also is one of Rachel's, added this so that I can put a tag in there when I get to that point. Okay, so let's see. I think that's kind of, this one was red and I just added a little pink strip and a little, pink on both sides to make it work for here. And I am going to combine the red and the pink because I like it. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking, okay, so we'll keep this as the front. And let's see about a cluster. Now, I made these clusters in another video some time ago. Okay, I like that. And do I want anything more underneath it? No, I really don't. Sometimes, I mean, I like that. So it's just a matter of, if you make things up that you keep on hand, like for instance, if you do, you can call it a cluster buster session, where you just have your supplies out and you just make just a lot of clusters. Then you can have it at the ready for when you need it. Let's see, let's do the writing right side up. Kind of attach it, kind of like that. Okay, that looks cute. Now we could do something down this side. Let's see, do I want fabric? Do I want lace? Do I want everything for your Christmas tree? This is something that, I don't know, was just there. I've had for some time that was just sitting there. And actually that's kind of cute. Do I want it to be a tuck spot? To tuck something in there? No, I don't think so. So, you guys, I am pretty much healed from the radiation treatments that I had. I'm not gonna lie to you, they were pretty, it was pretty not very fun. It was really not very fun. Oh goodness. But that's all done. I ended up with a total of 17 treatments out of the 20 that were originally prescribed for me. And I have Today is, I'm recording this on Tuesday. You will see it tomorrow on Wednesday. But next Tuesday, I have my next PET scan. And that is where we find out how things are going. Whether I need, whatever is going on. Let me grab some pink things. And I'm hopeful that I will have good reports. I don't know. It is what it is. It's gonna be one or the other. Oh, let's see. I've got all of this stuff. I've got pink lace. Let's see, what's this? How would that just kind of scrunch that on? And of course, I will let you know how that goes. And then she said, and then I see Dr. Doro on the 15th, and he will go over the PET scan with me. And we will talk and see what might be next. I don't know. Part of me, is just kind of not wanting to do anything more, But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not trying to expire. Certainly not wanting to go that direction. Although, with the type of cancer that I have, that is usually the outcome. But I also, let's see, I just want to have a good quality of life. Does that make sense? While I'm here. And so, anyway, just lots of things to think about. Nothing has to be decided immediately. Alrighty. Trouble is, when you have so much stuff that you can use, and you want to use it all, then it's like, So what have you guys been working on? What has been interesting to you? I know some of you are quilters. You've been quilting. Some of you have been working on journals. Some of you have had some health issues and you're not able to do anything right now. So please do update me. And while you're updating me, make sure you let me know what kind of things you would like to see in a giveaway. And I will take that into consideration when I do it. The last time I did a giveaway, I didn't even advertise it really. I just did a video. In the video, I didn't even put it in the description. I just kept it so that you had to really be a avid follower to even know that I was doing a giveaway. But I think this time, it's Christmas coming, The goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a halfpenny, if you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny'll do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, God bless you. I have no idea where And that's all I know. I don't know why I love that, but I do. So it's like da 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 da. Okay, so let's just it takes a pretty good amount of time to work on these small journals. In some respects, they're much more difficult than the larger ones because everything's, smaller. It's all smaller. Okay. Well, I think for a page, I think I'm liking that. What do you think? I love this old paper, this writing. Goodness gracious. Love that so much. Okay, let's get another. Let me look at the pages that I've got here that I've already set out, and let's see. Like that one. This is from a digital, and I will include the links to the digitals that I'm using. Oh, honey, come say hi. Just a second. Hubby just came in, and guess what he brought me?
I baked bread. She loves the first piece. Hot and with butter.
I do. He's amazing. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I have to take a bite. Oh. All right, you guys. Okay. He's amazing. I have the best hubby ever. Ever. He has always spoiled me. But since I have contracted cancer, he has been even more, if that's possible, just the very best ever. Okay, so let's get back to what we're doing here. So these are just kind of fun. I've enjoyed some of this. This is, like I said, it's a little bit different because I love including Santa Claus and all of that kind of thing too. Now here, is that good enough? I love these old pages. Just love these old pages. It wouldn't hurt. I think I want to strengthen these just a little bit. It takes time to do this. Let me clear this off a little bit. But it really is a good idea. Let's see. Shall we strengthen? That would work. So I'm just taking older book pages and I am going to I'm cutting this at 3/4 of an inch. And I am going to fold it in half. And it is somewhat brittle itself, but with using it as a strengthening, it's going to give 3 layers of page. And I have finding that if I really am enjoying doing this, strengthening these. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Let's see, that's a little bit too, how do I want to do that? Well, where am I? Gotta use the right scissors. You gotta use the right scissors, guys. Let's take that off. And ideally, I think it would be best to, oh, that got kind of messed up, didn't it? Well, you know, that's because, you know the rule. Anytime that you're doing it on camera, it's going to show you who's boss, not the other way around. But that's all right, too. All right, let's take another one. In fact, this one, I don't think I'm going to do that with. I'm just going to we'll cut that off first. And it doesn't matter which side because it's the same on both sides. And this is old notebook paper. I'll have to show you when I get done with this part because it's super fun. Okay, turn it over and let's see if we have better luck this second time. I think we did. I think we did. And it just adds, I mean, like I said, ideally, if you strengthen your pages before you decorate them, then you're going to get a little better look. You know, I would have gone clear across the top before I put this on, etc., right? But that's still going to give it, and when that glue dries, that's going to give this a lot more strength. And that's one of the reasons that I will add washi tape in the center sometimes. Like this is for strengthening right here. This is because I wanted to change. This is the center of the pages, and I wanted to change that. So I put washi tape on that to cover that up and made a new center so I could have a little pocket on this side. In other words, let me show you. Let's take this. Oh, I love these. I love these old pages. Love, love, love. Love it. Okay, so this is a very delicate page. Now I want to add strength, so I'm going to do just what I did over here just to show you. All right. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, goodness. You guys, I had so much fun. I know I mentioned before, but I had so much fun. Both hubby and I, we had such a great time in South Carolina with my oldest and family. Oh, golly. It was my daughter-in-law. She's amazing. And she, oh my word, she made all these amazing things that I didn't even make when I was doing all the cooking and cleaning and everything, raising my kids. She does fun, different things. She does calzones and crunch wrap, you know, burritos and just fancy soups and just all kinds of deliciousness. Okay, now see what I did here? Now I'm going to create a pocket. So I'm going to fold this in like so. Okay. And then let's see, let's change that view a little bit so you can see that up close. Okay. Then I'm going to fold this over, and there's my new center. So I do want to reinforce that. And let's see, this is going in my pink journal. So let's well, let's do this soft pink. I need to get some Christmas pink. I don't have any Christmas pink, but I do mix reds in there as well. So this I'm putting down to reinforce where the fold is, okay? And then just trimming that off. And we will fold that back. Okay. So now this is where we would go ahead, and I think what we'll do it differently. We'll go ahead and do our reinforcing on the tops. And I know you've seen me do that in some of the other videos. And this one, I'm not going to have be one particular anything. I'm just going to get scraps. Ooh, that came out really well. Okay. So let's just go what we figure is about halfway. And we shall fold it over. This is kind of a fun thing that you could certainly do while you're sitting watching, watching sports or watching a movie with your fam. Just kind of not too much thinking involved in it. And you could, you certainly could if you want to. You can make this really, really fancy, as simple as you want. If you're, whatever your theme is, you can make it a little more busy. You can put some decorative papers at the tops and bottoms and wherever it is that you're reinforcing if you want to. Nothing wrong with that. So we've got that done. Let's just go ahead and continue. Well, and that's just, I'm just gonna do it. Ugh, that's getting messy. So let's go ahead and give that a toss and get another one going here. Fun. I'm gonna have to get off the phone here. Well, my phone, oh, guys, do I have a phone story for you? Okay, so Dave thought it would be good for us to get iPhones to switch. And we have always had Android. But, I'm game. I'm like, okay. So he did. We did. And I'm like, I don't know how to use this. I am not a happy camper. And I guess poor hubby, in the middle of the night, he got the thought impression. He's like, you need to send hers back. She needs an Android. So he told me the next morning, he said, I think we should just send yours back so you can get, you can get an upgraded one, but it won't be something that you have to learn all this new stuff with. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So I have been without a working phone that I can call anybody on for several days now. Okay, so we've got it reinforced now. Now let's do some fun stuff. So anyway, make a long story short, I've not been as happy. Oh, poor hubby. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, honey, it's okay. It's okay, but just know that before my phone comes. So what we had to do, the reason it's a bit of a process is because we had to send my iPhone back, and they had to receive it and log it in as having received it. And then he could order me a phone. So he just let me know today. He's like, I just ordered your phone. I'm like, oh, thank you. So we'll see when it comes. It should, usually they're pretty good about, things like that with phones and stuff. So I should be getting it, before too long. But the weird thing is, so we're keeping our phone numbers. And that's, I think, one of the reasons, So we're keeping our same phone numbers. But let's see, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Oh, should we use this pretty hanky? Oh, that could be pretty, huh? I like that. Maybe. Yeah, why not? What was I saying? I don't even remember. Must have been a lie. It's what it's what I say when I can't remember what I was saying. Is like, oh, must have been a lie. Okay, so let's just take this down a little bit. Sorry for the confusion. I'm just like trying to get this figured out. As you can see, I mean, this is it takes a while to adjust these things. And then with crochet, there's a right and a wrong side. I crochet a little bit now. I used to more than I do now. Let's see. If I did it this way, then I would turn it over. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Let's put this under here. And let's put this And we will do that white part, and we will glue here, make sure that's good. And let's see, that's gonna go on, that's right. You're like, what? I know. So sitting here talking. What in the world is she talking about? Okay, now I want to try to get this straight. Let's do a little better job on that. And then we're going to flip it over and we're going to glue it. And I'm just going to kind of do a little loop-de-loop here. And then I will stitch to secure it as well, so that it's not just. So this is one possibility for you, just to add some, you know, fun, more texture, right? Actually, let's put this glue now. And I think I'm loving it. Yay. This is super fun. Super fun, super fun. So I would have to share with you guys, when we were in South Carolina, son took us to an antique store, which was very sweet because he is not an antique store guy. that took love. But it was absolutely meant to be, because I found in this one little shop, and if you do antiques, that kind of thing, you'll understand this, that it's not that easy sometimes to find some of the things that you're really interested in. You know, you just have to go and keep going. Excuse me, I'm over here at my sewing machine. I will share with you what I'm doing here. I'm doing a stitch like I do on my papers, straight stitch and a zigzag to hold it down. And of course I'll show you all this in just a minute. And the other side, I am doing just a straight stitch that has the lace, because I don't want to detract from the lace. And I also glued the lace on as well. And now I will just do a stitch down my pocket to create the pocket. Anyway, I found one of my grandsons collects nesting dolls, and I found a 5-doll set for under $10, guys. Yeah. and just super cute, super cute. And one of my grandsons collects stuffed mooses. Moosies. And I found a Christmas stuffed moose. It was like, oh my gosh, under $10. It was just like, what? So it was like, yes, this was meant to be. So I got it home and threw it in the washing machine and got it all, well, it probably had been washed, but I just washed it again, you know, and got it all dried. And then I just had them sitting out on the counter in their kitchen. There's a kind of a bar that is like a main thoroughfare kind of thing. So I just had them sitting there, and at some point they're like, what's this stuff? What's this? You know, so that was super fun. Super, super fun to do. And I even got a beautiful handkerchief for myself. Oops, wrong scissors. Oh well. White crocheted. Okay, so here is a beautiful pocket. Look at that. Look how fun. And that came from the page that's done just like I showed you here, except we went ahead and we reinforced the paper a little bit sooner. And now this is ready. You can put an image on it. You can put a cluster on it. You can do a waterfall of writing paper. That would look really cute. You know, you can do a pocket, another pocket. I mean, you've got your side tuck here. So there's just so much that you can do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we will call this a video, call it done. Oh my gosh, I've been here forever. I am so sorry. This is going to take forever to upload. I'm really sorry, guys. I just got busy working and was having so much fun with you and visiting. I just really apologize. All right. You guys have a fabulous day until next time, and hope to see you soon. Bye now.